Say that again. Say that again. You scared me. You scared me. Hold on. That shit is scary.
Yeah.
That shit is scary.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Scary.
The kids that your grandmama got is not by the granddaddy?
Not by the granddaddy at all. Not by a long
shit. All right, hold on. Now we got to hold on.
He been in her corner. He been in her corner since day one. You feel me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
No,
that type of energy is misguidance to me. That to me is misguidance. No. Am I sitting down? You done had how many kids behind? You done had, hold on. They've been together the whole time, and you done had kids. How many kids behind my? Wait a minute.
No, you know. They done had they breaks. You know what I'm saying? They done had they get out of there, get in. You know what I'm saying? It's part of life though. But you know they stuck through it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't letting that stand in the way, even though she did do that. You know what I'm talking about? See, I took a lot of knowledge from. You know what I'm talking about? My knowledge from their situation was shit. You know you got to go through hell and hot water to make it in that world. And that's just like in life, period, bro. You gonna take 1,000 losses before you get one win. You know what I'm saying? And that's just big thing.
So CEO, hold on, Red Pill. I want to say this. Do you ever feel like? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many times you done hit a woman on the first night or some shit like that, but have it ever like dawned on you that you probably was the only nigga that she allowed to hit the first night? Have you ever been told?
You want me to keep it all the way P with you?
Nah, yeah, keep it real.
I'm gonna keep it all the way P with you, bro. I never hit a female on the first night. And you
by choice? Why? Is it by choice?
By choice.
Oh, okay.
By choice. I done laid up with a female ass nigga I ain't hit on the first night.
Oh God, yeah, I do that shit a lot.
It's about me, you know what I'm saying? And see what you don't realize is like she probably was the slut to everybody, you know what I'm saying? But to me she was precious. And just cause I let her know how precious she was, you feel me, we last long. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't been in too many relationships, man, but I'd have been in long distance relationships.
I only been in
CEO.
What's up?
CEO, bro. Your presence is strong as fuck, but you scared.
No, that's why you don't know who this is. He's been in here before.
No, he's scared. He's scaring me though. He's really scaring me. This my nigga. This my brother. I can't let him go out like this. No, stop.
This is Danny's best friend.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it, my nigga. Hold on. So. The reason I'm saying that is because when you said you laying next to a female that you know what I'm saying, butt ass naked on the first night and you ain't crash it, did y'all last after that?
Yeah, 10 years to be exact.
But hold on, what you just said to bro? It ain't last. It ain't last. You could have knocked it down anyway. But hold on. This all I'm saying.
You want me to tell you why it didn't last, though?
That's a good one. Hey, that's good.
Last? Hold on. You want me to tell you why it didn't last? That's the question you should have been asking me. Why it didn't last? Because I feel like I wasn't on her level at the time. You feel me? She was going to school, bro. I was in the streets hard. You know what I'm talking about? I seen her future. You know what I'm talking about? And I seen mine. You feel me? Well, I felt like I seen mine at the time. You feel me? I was headed for hell or jail. Truth be told, you know what I'm saying? She was a sweet girl. I'm talking about kind-hearted, big brain, still doing her thing right now to this day. You feel me? But I feel like if I would have stuck in her corner, she would have got into some shit. She would have fell off in some kind of way. She would have lost focus in some kind of way. You feel me? And that's just facts. When you tend to be in love, that shit tends to happen. You tend to lose focus on what you really got focus on. You know what I'm saying?
But let me do this for you though, big bro, and just with all due respect. She could have put that on you though. She could have put the goodness on you, because you never know. You sitting here, and I get it. We leaders. We are the leaders.
Natural born, yeah.
Natural born leaders. But when you get around a woman, and you just said she's solid in the motherfucker, she got her whatever going on. You can pick that up too. Not saying she finna leave, but she could lead you out of whatever the bullshit you might have been going through. You know what I'm saying?
But at that point, he would have been willing, career period. He'd have to been wanting that. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't do nothing that he was.
Not what I was.
That's not where he was at. So
like where I was at, I was on some thug shit, bro.
Yeah, I know where you was at. I know where you was at, bro. The only thing, the only thing I'm speaking on right now, because it sounds like we kind of been in some similar situations, but for you to be in a situation for 10 years. I'm gonna just assume that in certain areas I may have a little bit more experience. We're the same age though, but that's only because I've been out a little bit more as far as experience wise goes. And from what I've seen and what I've known, because see, I done laid next. I think women actually get more wet when you choose not to hit them. They actually want to be around you more when you choose not to hit them. And it's all in their head too, because every other nigga, was down to fuck them. So I'm saying that to say I done been in that position as well. From what I've learned about women, period, and from what I've learned about anything
what's good,
as far as
I apologize. I'm streaming right now.
As far as what I learned,
start streaming.
It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. Like when it comes down, mute right here real quick, class. When it comes down to whether or not that's going to be the woman for you or not, I don't think it matters whether or not you sleep with her the first day, a year from now, or 2 years from now. If that's the person for you, if that's the person you're going to thug through with, that's going to be what it is because it was destined to be that way. I don't think it matters. And the reason I asked you, have you ever hit a woman on the first night? Because I wanted to know your experience on it. And really, I don't know if you was in here when we first said it, but I feel like majority of the women I hit the first night, they actually lasted a lot longer than the women that tried to make a nigga wait for it. You know what I'm saying? And that to me, that's crazy. I don't know why it's been like that, but it be like that. And I ain't one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them niggas who looking to fuck. Like, that's not who I am. I be looking for women with, like, substance and shit to them because I got a lot to offer. So I need you to be able to, what comes a lot of offer, what comes with a lot to offer also comes with a lot of responsibility and a lot of, disturbance in your peace. So the woman that I'm looking for need to be able to, to be that peace at home. When a nigga come home, I know I've been through some shit today. I ain't got to come deal with no bullshit when I get home. The point of what I'm trying to say is, you know what I'm saying? I don't completely throw a woman because I feel like a woman really offering you that or wanting to give you that. Some of them. Now, we know a lot of hoes out here. I'm going to just be real. We know a lot of hoes who ain't got shit to offer. But I'm going to just say some women, for certain niggas, just be DTF. Like, just be down. Like, and I feel like, the type, hearing you talk, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hearing you talk, I understand you. I understand your position on where you at as far as this conversation goes, but I could tell you also have a lot of intellect outside of just this conversation. I wouldn't be questioning a female who made me wait a whole year to hit it if she gave it up to you in 2 days, because I could tell it's something about you that she just felt like, damn, this nigga for me. And that's
that's love right there.
Nah, that's for real, and that's what I'm. That's why I don't. That's why I don't. You know what I'm saying? Tell a woman look at a woman differently because I realize
don't get me wrong, BJ, bro. I ain't saying that that I look at them any different. That's how it came off. Know what I'm saying? That's not how it was trying to come out. It's just like me. You know how they say, you know how you was just saying a woman making you wait a year long. I'm the type of nigga to make a female wait like that. You know, somebody like, don't play with me. You feel me? Because I feel like I'm just as precious as you is, if not more. You feel me? Shit, I got my own spot. I got my own car, my own money, my own job. I'm a father, a great father. If I can give myself a pat on the back and say I am to my kids, you feel me? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like a female, I can only speak on what I see nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I can't go too far back in the past. Nowadays, women aren't women. Know what I'm saying? Nowadays, women just look at men that work as hard as I do as a fucking prize on their life. Man. I'm gonna tell you something I just went through, bro. I just went through a hellified relationship. Know what I'm saying? Like, female I ain't know from Adam to Eve. I'm talking about, and this is just who I am. I'm a man before I'm anything. If I step into your corner, I know what I have to do to be here. You shouldn't have to tell me nothing. You shouldn't have to say nothing. I should automatically know. You know what I'm saying? So when I step in your presence, it's automatically consistency. Know what I'm saying? With whatever I'm doing, it's consistency. Know what I'm saying? It's a whole vibe. Like me, I'm a turned up ass nigga. I like having fun, laughing all fucking day. That's just what I do. If attitude comes about, it's time for me to go on dip. You feel me? Nigga, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to do none of that. No, none of that. You feel me? I'ma stand in the boat of real men. And I'm going to speak on our name proudly, you feel me? Because I know we still out here, know what I'm talking about? I know that for a fact. But most women aren't women no more, man. Like my boy had asked you that question. He say, how you know a woman just ain't making you wait just to lead you on? And nowadays, that's what it be.
That's what it be.
A woman to make you wait, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While she fucking on this nigga and this nigga and that nigga, but she know you a good ass nigga, so she don't want to let you go, but she want to keep doing her until she figure out her place. Now, shit like that, I just got told this recently, man. Everybody's not for everybody. Sometimes you just are putting people like to help them through a stage,
a season,
so they can get better. Know what I'm saying? So in their next relationship, they maybe can do better. Know what I'm talking about? So I'm not for everybody. Nah, too. And you know, it's just I feel how women feel. Shit, I ain't for everybody. Know what I'm saying? I'm not fist to act like that I am.
No, not yet.
Nah, I don't drink.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to the next one.
I don't drink at all.
Love you.
You lost me on that.
Hey, DJ.
Hey, Tiff, how you doing, man?
Good. Drinking.
Tiff in here, she drinking.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Conversations like this always stun me, bro. Cause like I speak, like I know I be speaking facts. You feel me? Like I'm a real nigga when it come to shit like this. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like, I don't know. I feel like whatever relationship you in, if you got that bitch, hey man, you better, and you know it's something good in it, you better go through that hell and high water. You know what I'm saying? You better go through that hell and high water. Best believe everything ain't gonna be peaches and cream. You gonna have some motherfuckers that's gonna come in there and that's gonna earthquake the room. I just stumbled that bitch. I'm talking about earthquake that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta learn how to stay focused and push past that shit on my mama, because you might be losing some of the time of your life, or you might not. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, so look, I got a question for you. Speak your piece. Do you feel like it's harder to find a good woman? And I know you. I mean, it's a question with an obvious answer, but like when you really think about it, is it a lot harder to find a real woman now than it was back when we was young? Because we're the same age. So I want to say, if I said to say young, I would be like between the ages of like 16 and 20.
I'm gonna say no. And the only reason I'm gonna say no is because it's not about finding her or none of that, because it's easy to find a woman. It's just all about what you're gonna be able to handle, what you're gonna be able to put up with while you with that woman. Know what I'm talking about?
Right. That's what I mean. So with the way you are, because every man is different, right? There's certain shit you gonna allow in a relationship that I'm just not gonna allow, period. There's certain shit you're gonna be able to work through that I'm not gonna work through, period. So just based off of you personally, not every man or every man in the world, but how you feel about every man as a majority of men. I want to know about how do you feel personally as into finding that right, not even just the right woman, but someone at least close to it. You know what I'm saying? Is it harder than what it was per se when we were 16, 20 years old?
Yeah, it is harder. It is. You know what I'm saying? Big facts, it is.
I can tell it. You know why I can tell it is, bro? Because me and you, the shit you saying is a lot similar to me. I think I think the only difference in the way we do things is just kind of what we would tolerate and what we won't tolerate. And I know it is because I could tell you, despite, you know, you can be saying all of this shit and be a totally different way, but certain niggas just say certain shit and you know, nah, this nigga, you know what I'm saying, he a good nigga, man. And I could tell, you know,
when I speak to anybody, especially about